You know, I've always been a huge fan of Harry Potter, and this is the story of how I organized a happy birthday party. I've been throwing parties for quite a while, so this is my first USA theme party back 2000, maybe 18 or 19, I don't remember. It was very simple. But the level one was my Mexican party in 2021, if I remember correctly, when I really stepped up my game and created some very nice decorations. Then I moved to London and there were no friends and there was COVID. The only thing that I came up with was to run 26 kilometers to celebrate my 26th birthday. 1.5 years, I made lots of friends and I always enjoyed this disco music, so I decided to throw a disco party at my house. And that's where I stepped out my game. And this party actually was the party where all my friends appreciated all my effort and encouraged me to throw more parties like this. Last year, in 2022, in December, I managed to get to Warner Brothers studio to enjoy Harry Potter, where Harry Potter was created, and I was so inspired by this theme that I decided to throw a Harry Potter birthday party. I used to work at Figma, and that was my tool of choice. Fig Jam. I really love this product. It's a whiteboarding tool where you can generate ideas, where you can brainstorm, and you have unlimited space to bring all your ideas into one big screen. First thing that you want to do is to check the date, make sure that it's not a public holiday and that people will be there. So second is to find these people and to invite them. I also went ahead and created found female and male characters and come up with different costumes and outfits so that I can share with my friends so that it will be easier for them to come up with ideas of what to wear. Obviously, people want to eat, so I had to come up with the ideas, and I used ChatGPT for this purpose. So it came up with some ideas, funny ideas for the names for my different dishes that I'll show you later. As you can see here, I have a huge file of ideas for decoration for this party, and I used internet and just googled of different ideas of what other people do. I wanted to inspire my friends even more, and I stepped up my game even more. So I did lots of preparation and had maybe like 100 or even 200 pages to print. You would agree, the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Harry Potter is a broomstick, is a Quidditch. So I couldn't find a broomstick, and my lovely husband for February 14th came up with the idea to present me the broomstick as a symmetry reach. So it was the day before my birthday, and I started with a big cup of coffee. I'll probably into you a few ideas. So the first one is this golden little buggers, which are called snitchers, which I made with the Raffaello. You probably remember the Dumbledore's army. Who wouldn't want to be part of this such an amazing group? So I decided to make my own Dumbledore's army and put this on the wall so that anyone can put their names on it. Remember these 200 pages? There they are. So it was a time to finally put them on the wall. So the first thing that I put on the wall is Daily Prophet pages. So I put them on my kitchen wall and they looked just amazing. Second thing is, of course, Dolores Umbridge proclamations. So I printed quite a few ones, different ones, and I put them right near the stairs. So you see there are lots of different ones, and I found them just in Google, so I think that you can also find them very easily too. You can just drop me an email and I'll be happy to share this with you. I'm a big, huge fan of books, and I was always fascinated by how many books there were in Harry Potter movies. So I decided to create my own little Hogwarts library. I don't have such a huge library at home, but I covered quite a few books, maybe like 100 of different books with different titles. Again, I'm very happy to share this with you. To my opinion, one of the most underrated actors is Myrtle, so I decided to put her into the most popular room in my house, toilet room, along with the entrance to the Ministry of Magic. I created a few Lumos and Nux signs that I also put near the switcher. I bought little spiders that I also put near the window, just like they are trying to escape the room. Filled my house with the Arcanish pixie just to create some chaos. But once I saw this hanging amazing case, I couldn't resist but bought them. I spent quite a lot of time hanging them to the ceiling. In my opinion, one of the happiest moments in the whole series is when he receives lots of letters. So I couldn't resist but recreate the same moment. I ordered from Amazon ceiling wax and a Hogwarts stamp, maybe like 200 or even more different plain letters, and spent more than 15 hours recreating all these stamps and writing down the address and Harry Potter name. So even though it took so much time, but it was my in the flow motion and I really loved the outcome. The toughest part was to attach them to the ceiling, and to be honest, I still have leftovers of this two-sided tape on my ceiling, but that looked just magical. When most of the interior work was done, I wanted to recreate platform 9 3/4 so that my guests can step into my magic world. I spent quite a few hours recreating this door and putting all this paper with two-sided tape on my door with a doormat. And that's how it looked. What birthday without a cake, right? And do you remember this cake that Hagrid presented Harry for his 11th birthday? Yes, baby, that's what I decided to cook. Inside, I think it was a carrot cake, actually with some raspberry and something else. I don't really remember, but it took me again quite a few hours to prepare it. But it looked and it tasted delicious. So I used artificial coloring, but it looked cool. It's not like some muggles were gonna visit my birthday, but true magicians. So as you see there, I had different names for the drinks, and I cooked all the dishes that ChatGPT came up with, and that was my finish line. I was about to start the party and turn on the magic. For my outfit, I chose Hermione's dress on Yule Ball. So this is the final view of how my party looked like. It was amazing and magical, and I'm so grateful to my friends to all dress up like Harry Potter characters. I hope this video was inspiring and helpful. Please like this video and feel free to email me if you need any help, tips and tricks to throw an amazing birthday party.